I'm sorry. I really wanted to do this the other day, but I be living in real time, and being a single mom is really real life, and my son really be pulling me through the ringer. I promise to God, he's really pulling me through the ringer. And 11's a tough age, and I've been trying to do this gentle parenting for like the last few years, but it's kind of backfiring because baby boy is testing me. Okay, it's like and I'm like, dang, okay, all right. So yeah, and bitches want to be single moms. Hoes is crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna go in on this so much because I think it's funny. Someone asked my opinion about this, and I love that people ask my opinion because, like, yes, I have opinions. I have opinions, so ask me. The post says, you be right back. Okay. Well, don't log off because you're my only viewer. Oh, I lost them. I wonder if the microphone is picking up me drinking this water. I don't care. I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, so the post says, just broke up with my boyfriend of 3 years because he told me he's getting full custody of his 3 kids. I can't imagine coming home to 3 children that's not mine every day. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's unpack. Let's start off with my opinion first, right? Could this be me? Let's look at it like that. Because in my perspective, it all depends on how you look at it. Because for me, I wouldn't even be with no man with 3 kids. Because I'd be like, nope. How many kids you got? Nope. I'll be saying no so fast. I'll be getting out the way. Like, especially now, like, I want someone of similar mindset. So with that being said, that means that I want someone who kind of realized the mistake that they made sooner rather than later. So with that being said, like me, I didn't want to have more children out of wedlock. I got 1 oops baby. I am not allowed any more children out of wedlock. I would like someone of the equal mindset at the very least. So 3 children, no, it's a no for me. No for Meek. Meek say no, because I am an equal opportunist, and I would like to date someone who has as many children as I do, which is 1. You got 1 child, I got 1 child. I'll give you 2. We'll have a family of 4, 6 people, table of 6, and I will love you down forever. But yeah, I'm personally not doing 3 children. So I don't even know how she got 3 years into it, because I literally say no. I be like, nope. And it's just like some man with 3 children slid in my DM the other day. Like, excuse me. He's like, you got to make some compromise. Like, 3 children not bad, because he got 3 children. And I'm like, I am not no foster care. Like, I don't care. Like, men have told me no. Men have said no. Like, you are a cute girl and I would love to, but I don't date single moms. And what did I do? I ate that. I wasn't like, but I'm a great girl. No, like, it's just like, okay, I can't show you the experience of me, because it's like, you have your rules. Like, no, set your rules, set your standards, and don't let nobody break them down. I don't care. I'm not arguing with nobody about it. I'm not doing no man with 3 children. However, she did it. And this is where she's wrong, right? This woman is wrong. And I think what got me the most was like the comments. And I didn't get the screenshot of the comments. I didn't save them. But women are, y'all a little bit nutty. It's a little bit nutty. So for me, okay, 3 years. You've invested 3 years of your life into this man. First of all, that's a long time to be with somebody. That's a long time to be with somebody unwedded. You knew that man had 3 children when you got with him, right? So what did you expect? Like, in the long run, what did you expect? Like, did you expect that he would never be a full-time father? Did you always expect those children to be with the mother? How exactly did you picture that? Because I can give my personal opinion on this. This is where it's nutty for me, because I like single fathers. I prefer, if I'm going to date a dad, I prefer a single dad, like legitimate full custody father who's doing this. We in the mud together. Like, we both out here complaining that we ain't got no babysitter to hang out. I like those men. Those men have a better understanding of my life. Like, I prefer those men. I prefer men, like, before, when oh my God, this is going to sound terrible, but I kind of still believe in this a little bit. Like, when I first started dating dads, because at first I wouldn't date men with children. And I know that sounds crazy because I've always had a kid as an adult, but I really didn't date men with children for a long time. And I attracted men without children for a long time. But a whammy came with that. So the rule was, if he had children, the mom couldn't be around. Don't kill me. And it's like, damn, what kind of woman are you? But it's like, y'all don't even know, like, it's real rare to meet a man with a co-parent that is of sound mind. And that sounds crazy to say, but a lot of baby mamas are crazy. Like, a lot of baby mamas are crazy. Like, if you consider yourself a baby mama, you crazy off top. Like, just in general, just if you refer to yourself as a baby mama, you are a lunatic. There is no argument to have, because you are crazy. You are a psychopath, and you are a irrational human being, and you more than likely, like 97% of the time, make poor decisions. So baby mamas suck. So I like single dads. So like, oh, I got my kid, I have my full-time dad. Like, yes. You know, I mean, even I dated who children like legitimately lived with them, had bedrooms in their house. I prefer that. So I find this to be creepy, because it's like, what was your plan with this man? Because, like, did you never plan to have children? And then if you're a woman with no children, you have absolutely no business whatsoever, in the least bit, on any day of the week, dealing with a man who has children, because you don't desire to be a mom. And that just... this really triggers me, y'all. This triggers me because in so many multiple ways, because, like, okay, women are really selfish. Like, right now, women are so MF selfish. I've never seen women so selfish in my life. So women are like top tier selfish people. And it's like y'all intentionally go out and purposefully make the worst decisions that you can make. Because the only thing that I can get from this is, you didn't want to be with a man with children, and you don't clearly anticipate having children, because you don't mention that you have your own, you know, like, you didn't say, damn, it's gonna be too many children at the house. You said you just didn't want to come home to children that weren't yours. But then again, it's just like, I couldn't imagine being a stepmom, dating a man with children, and not loving his children like they mine. Like, I couldn't imagine. And then I'm someone who, like, I raised my nephew for 7 years. Like, I had my nephew from 15 to 22. 22? No, I didn't. 20. Like 5 years. Good. And I don't feel like it was 5, so it had to be before 15. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. But I love that kid, and that kid didn't want to be here. And that's one thing, you can't keep kids away from their parents, I'll tell you that, because they be wanting to be with them parents. It's hell to keep them away. But I genuinely had plans for him as much as I have for my own son. Like, I didn't see him any differently. Like, I raised him like I raised my own kid. I loved him like I loved my own child. I addressed his needs like I addressed my child's needs. So it was like, I have that space in my heart. So I couldn't imagine pairing myself with a man who kid wouldn't consider me their mother either. Like, I want that space. Ideally, if I'm going to do it with someone and they have a baby mom around, it has, like, okay, children's mother, they're co-parent, because I do want to be respectful. So if they have a co-parent, I would prefer wholeheartedly blended family. Like, ain't no over at mommy house we do this. I want it to be one, because we are a united front. And in order for us to improve the community, we have to address the issues that we have. And because it be so much drama, it needs co-parenting relationships. It makes raising people even more difficult, right? Like, I am in my own personal little thing right now, and ultimately my stuff has to deal with respect. And I will not accept respect from any human being that walks this planet. I don't give a damn, okay? And I mean that with every ounce in my body. You cannot disrespect me. And, you know, people will treat you how you allow them to treat you. So if you don't set the boundary, it's going to continue. So the boundary has been set, and I will not accept disrespect. So just in that case, it's like, it's hard to raise people in the middle of that, because there's so many personalities. And it's just like, y'all wanted to make the decision to have babies with every man that you date. So you need to make the decision to be the more mature person and conduct yourself like an adult when it comes to raising these babies. United front. And I'm not saying, like, I would prefer for me and the mom to be like closer. I would like for us to have like outings and do lunch. I would like for us to do vacations together. I would like for her to have a man, preferably. Preferably, you know, like, and not like every vacation, but like like when we do like a family vacation, it's everybody, because it doesn't seem like, oh, mommy and daddy do different stuff together. Like, it's everybody. It's one family. We're a family. These are our children. We raised them together, and they would have 4 parents at the end of the finish line, you know, because it takes a village, right? And the more we all are together working on this, the better the humans would be. So that's just how I think about it. Like, I'm never going to be with a man and be like, them his kids. Because these are kids. Like, these is our babies. Like, I am bonus mom Meek. I love them. And I love children for some reason. You know, like, dealing with other people's children be a little bit different. And that's why I absolutely understand when men say they don't want to date women with children. Because do y'all know how hard it is? And especially now, y'all disrespectful ass kids, if you want to backhand them, and it's like, this not my kid. I can't hit this kid. I will go to jail. And it's like, absolutely not. I wish I would be taken care of, like my daddy would say, some snot-nosed kid who in here disrespected me. So, like, ladies, because you keep making the decision to reproduce before you marry, you gotta take what comes with it. Like, you gotta accept it. But this shit is crazy. This, my friend, is crazy. Why on God's green earth would you want to be with a man with 3 children if you didn't anticipate on them children being around? I would like to talk to her. I wish I knew who this woman was, because it's like, tell me the logic. Like, is your time not valuable? Because my time valuable. In 3 years of my life, honey, I got a good 4 to 6 months in me. And if in 4 to 6 months I'm not wowed and I'm like, this is something I want to do, I'm leaving. Like, and people show you who they are, like, almost immediately. So all I could assume is, because some man going to get full custody of his child, 3 people, he went to go get full custody of 3 of his children. He has to be an active father. Like, you don't be a deadbeat and just, I'm gonna get my 3 kids today because their mama sucked. Like, no. That just never happens. So it's just like, you was around this active father, because I refuse to believe this man isn't active. And then it's like, those are qualities most women would appreciate. Like, because 3 kids, that's a lot for me. But again, like, and I used to date men with multiple children. And that's why I know I don't want to do it, because their value structures are different from mine. We don't have the same mindset, and we just don't align. And I just don't want to do it. But if I'm doing the 3 kids thing, I would love that. Like, he got custody. Like, I wouldn't pray that she would be dead, but it would be much easier, especially if it's a difficult situation, you know? Like, if it's legitimately, like, because I look real cute today. Um, y'all ever dealt with some baby? Because I told some baby mama stories and experiences the other day that I had. I shared a couple, and just that little bit, just baby mamas are weird. Y'all be different. Y'all be different. And it's like, I do not under any circumstances. Oh, I just really have to cross my legs, and I want to drink some water. It's Friday and ain't nobody on the live, but it's okay because I'm gonna do the live. I feel dehydrated or something, but I'm killing this water, and I wonder if you can hear it. And no one's here to tell me. But anyway, baby mamas and how they're different. So I do not consider myself a baby mama, and it's like I have never raised my son with nobody. It's always been me. Like, my first boyfriend when I was 18, for a long time, my son thought that was his biological father. And then I let him know, that's not your dad. And I don't know why I've never told you that. I've never told him that, but he thought that was his father. But he would tell him, I'll be honest, he would tell him, and he would be like, I'm your dad. And he would call dad when he started saying dad, he was there. That was who was doing that. But we didn't really, no, I share my responsibilities with him. He wasn't buying diapers. He wasn't buying diapers, but he definitely was picking baby boy up from daycare, and he was lugging me around, and his mother was taking me to the grocery store. These people definitely were my my support system. So, but he still he was ready to play daddy. But but aside from that, I have always done the load on my own. So once him and I parted after 6 months. Once him and I broke up after 6 months, it was just me. So it's just I never been a baby mom. It's just been me, my money, my time, my ethics, my values that I'm instilling to this little human. So it's just I don't understand. I don't understand a lot of the decision that most of the women make that falls into that baby mama category, because y'all, honey, be ratchet. Y'all be and then when it be like that, I'm gonna be honest. I have encouraged quite a few men to go and get full custody of their children. And not only do I encourage them, I'm a notary public and I stamp it. Yep. Because you have to have it. You have to sign the paperwork in front of a notary public when you turn it into the juvenile courts. And I got you, boo. What do you mean? I'm gonna stamp those custody papers because I got you. So this is a little bit crazy to me that she didn't appreciate the fact that her man went and got custody of his children. That automatically shows good father. That's out of the I'm about to get pregnant. No, because she's not married to this man. But those are definitely values I would look at as to this is the man I would want to be with. Because being a good father is definitely on my list. You have to be family oriented. And I mean good father for real. I don't want no pretend father. You spending a couple dollars. I want fully invested. I'm on top of them kids. You can tell me every different thing about your child's personality. You're fully involved. You can always tell when a dad is a dad. And then they be so concerned about their babies. I love that. I love seeing fathers be fathers. So it's just this would have had me melting. I'd have been yes, this is a good man. What? When he gonna marry me? But she left. So it's I don't know. And then that's another problem. That's another problem with right now, because you wasted 3 years of your time. That is 365 days multiplied by 3. How many days is that? A fucking lot. I don't know. But you did all that fucking time. You invested all that time All that time. We do not, man, time is of the essence with women. We do not get this time back. And then you just invested it like it was nothing. Easy 3 years. Easy 3 years. Easy 36 months with a man that you didn't see long term with. I think that's crazy as hell all in itself, because it's like, did he have these 3 kids in the midst of this 3 years? Are these new babies? Or like, did all these children like 6 months? I can only imagine these children, at least 4. At the very least, he dates some 4-year-olds and older. And they've been around. It's like, well, what was you doing? What was the plan? Like, I don't know. Do y'all be wasting y'all time like this? Like, are y'all big time wasters? Like, I don't know. I want y'all to be more diligent with y'all choices. Yep. And it sounds difficult, and it requires responsibility, and most importantly, it requires accountability and being reflective. Because if you don't know who you are, you're not going to pick no good people. And I just don't think she's a good person. And everybody, like, she should live her life. That's what the comments said. Comments was like, she should live her life. She should be able to do what she want to do because them not her children. Ma'am, you've been around for 3 years. Them children should know you. They should be calling you like something. Like, you should have a bond with these people, and you just gonna disappear out their life. They don't matter. I don't know. That's crazy as hell to me. I just think y'all be weird. I think y'all. And what was it about him? Like, why did you give him 3 years of your time? You fucking around acting like you want to deal with this man, and then you just dropped him because he became a dad. Like, I don't know. I promise to God, y'all always complain that it's not no good men outside. And then I read stuff like this, and then it's like, it ain't no good men, or do y'all toss them to the side like trash? I don't know, because I can only imagine him being a good man. Again, I don't know no deadbeats that's at juvenile court getting fucking children. I ain't never seen no deadbeat in there for no other reason but child support that they neglected to pay. You know? And then most of the reason people are on child support, it's only 1 or 2 reasons. It's bitterness and the lack of. So, like, if you were doing what you needed to do, bitches wouldn't be at child support. So, you know, he in there fighting for his children, getting them babies, and you like, ugh. I need a nigga that's gonna leave them kids in the dust. I like my men neglecting them children. Like, what do you want, ma'am? What kind of man you want? And then y'all, them the babies, y'all be having them men babies, and then be, oh, he left me and he don't care about his kids. That's what y'all want. Oh, stupid, silly assholes. It's weird. It's weird. You make poor decisions and then you want to cry, whoa, it's me. Like, be accountable. Be accountable. Make good decisions. And most importantly, do not try to attach yourself to somebody that it just doesn't work for you. Like, it's because if you knew you didn't want to be a stepmom, don't date men with children. There's one solution to that. Like, he got a baby, leave him alone. And it's just like, some people be like, you should get to know a person, but it's like, for what? I know wholeheartedly I don't want to be a stepmom. If I know with everything in my being, I don't want to raise somebody else's children, I don't give a fuck how nice your personality is. Because you got children. If I'm only thinking about kicking it and living my life and not coming home to people that I didn't birth, why the fuck would I get to know you? And that's where people get caught up at. I get called mean because I cut shit short, but if we not aligning, it doesn't make sense for me to get invested. It just doesn't, because time is of the essence. Like, if we don't get it back, that's one thing we can't buy. They don't sell it at the store. We don't get to rewind it. It just keeps going. And I don't know if y'all noticing, but this shit going faster. Time is like on crack. It is speeding. It is like, days be go. Today was a really fast day for me. My son said today was fast for him too. Like, it's like the world be spinning faster. So it's like, if time is moving this fast, why are you investing your time with someone who goals don't align with yours? Because this man want to be a good father, and you was out here looking for a deadbeat. You was looking for a nigga that was gonna be like, fuck them kids, it's about me and you, bae. And then it's like, you need therapy. You shouldn't even be out here dating, because this is crazy as hell. Everything about this is crazy. You made a poor decision all the way across the board. It's 100% on you, because I'm sure them children existed before you. I'm willing to bet they existed before you, because unless he had all three of them kids on you, then it's like, dude, bitch, why'd you stay? I got a cough. Oh, gross, excuse me. So, fellas, be mindful. Be mindful of these women, especially when they having your children, and be more again diligent, and just ask the important questions. How do you feel about raising somebody else's children? Do you have the capacity to love a being that didn't come from you? Because everybody don't. Like, adoption is not for everybody. Some people do not give a fuck about them adopting children, and they do terrible things to them. So it's just like, you need to understand the mindset of the person. Excuse me. You need to understand the mindset of the person that you're attempting to build a life with. So if she's someone that's not, like, if they tell you straight up they not into that step parents and stuff, do not waste your time. Especially if you have children. Like, and be mindful of these women too for having your babies, just in general, because right now the space. All right, I'm gonna turn this off now because I don't care no more about that post. It didn't go away. Okay. So, like, be mindful of the women you do decide to have your children with, because if she's someone who doesn't desire to do the whole mommy thing either, like, even with her own children, it's not a good decision. It's a terrible decision. It is. Please think about the people that comes out in that, because there are consequences for putting your children through a parent who don't give love, who don't push love, you know? And it's not fair. They don't deserve that. They don't ask to be here. We bring these people here. So at least bring them here with a real purpose. So ask the right questions. Stop asking people what's their favorite color. I am so sick of that. And that's really weird. Like, I ain't asking nobody their favorite color. I don't be asking that shit to, like, date 6. Like, I don't care about your favorite color unless I know I'm gonna like you. And if I'm not gonna like you, I don't need to know what your favorite color is. Like, if you're gonna be a short-term conversation I have, if you definitely gonna be content conversation, I don't need to know your favorite color. Who cares?